Hey guys, so here we go, my first tutorial. So this is going to be a voiceover. First I'm using the Cover FX primer. I love this one, I got it in my BoxyCharm. I still have a cold, so now I'm going to seal my pores with my stick pores. This is from Hard Candy, I got it at Walmart because where I can be cheap, I will be. Okay, then I'm going to put a few drops of Cover FX, those drops, you know, the Cover FX drops. I'm going to put those on my face and rub it in with my hands. I tried to speed up some of these parts for you guys so it's not like crazy listening to me be sick or watching me blend and blend and blend. So I'm just going to go ahead, use my fingers, do a little dance. Yeah. This is totally awkward, but okay, these are the foundations I use. You can pause it and check out the names of it. I know one of them is Maybelline, and then I put those together. I did my eyebrows off camera, but I am going to show you what I use. So I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills in Soft Brown. I am going to get the taupe one because I do think these are a little too dark for me. And then I went in with 2 eyebrow pencils, 1 flat brush, and a spoolie. I used the dark and the light on my Wow Brows from Essence, and I used the dark on the outside and the light brown on the inside of my eyebrow. Like towards my nose was lighter, and then towards the end is darker. I use this brow gel that I got in my BoxyCharm as well, and I just lightly put a light coat over it, and then I put a spoolie over it. I did my brows off camera so we didn't have to bore you with that. Now I always set my eyebrows just like I set my underarms. I bake my eyebrows, so I find it lasts longer, and then if I have little white spots, I just go back over it with my eyebrow product. Okay, now you see here, I put white on my eyes, and I didn't have to, so we'll get to that at the end. But I'm using my Morphe, the light green. I don't really like Morphe after the whole brush situation, but all my brushes are BH Cosmetics. There's no numbers in BH Cosmetics, so I'm going to show you what they look like and then do them. So I'm taking that light green, and I'm going to do that in my crease. It's kind of like my transition color, so it's going to go higher than a crease color, and then I'm doing the yellow over top of it to kind of fade it out into a yellow. Now you'll see me go back and forth a lot between colors. Every time I add another color, I go back with the colors I used. So you're going to see me add more green because I put on the yellow, and then you're going to see me add a darker green, and then the light green and the yellow again. So I'm just adding and adding and adding, because when you blend one color, you're kind of like taking away the color of the other color. So I'm also going to add that to the bottom half of my eye as well, to kind of give it a V shape on the outside. Now I'm going to go in with a clean Joyous Place brush. It's a very jumbo brush, and I'm not putting it in all the colors, but just where that line between the green and the yellow is, I wanted to be that, like, I wanted the yellow to be totally faded, so I just blended that out. Now I'm going to take this little brush, and this is what I'm going to go in with a dark green from my Joyous Place palette. I love these shadows. They are just amazing. Oh, no, I'm not using dark green. Sorry, I'm using the white. I got way ahead of myself. I'm using the white shimmer to get underneath my brow bone, and I bring this all the way in to my nose area because I think it shapes, like, it gives me the shape I want, and it also lightens up a lot of the areas that I want lightened. Alright, now I'm going in with the dark green from the Joyous Place palette. I love these palettes. They are so pigmented. They are beautiful. I made sure to get all of them, and I'm just missing 3 of them. So as you can see here, I'm going to go in with this amazing, I think I got this brush out of the Heat palette by Urban Decay? Yeah, the Naked Heat palette. So I love it. It's got the double ends, and it's great to get like really close into the crease. I'm going to have to find a way to like zoom into what I'm doing here, guys. I'm praying you can kind of see what's going on. But I really want to do this video just to get my first one out there and really to show you the neat trick at the end. But you'll see I put in the dark, then I redo the colors above them and redo the colors above them. It's just a back and forth process. But I'm taking the light green, I'm kind of going over the edges of that darker green and halfway in the middle. Now this is why I told you didn't have to do the white part at the start. I put NYX all over my lids at the start, but I decided to go, see, I'm just going back over the colors, but I decided to just put more white where I needed it at this part, so. Alright, making sure it's blended, totally blended, because I use that green again, so I want that defined line between the yellow. And I did put some yellow on this brush this time. See, because I'm just going to go put the jumbo pencil into the spot where I could have just done it in the first place. I used this brush to start, but then I just gave up and I used the actual pencil because I got more payoff by using the pencil. And then I tap it with my fingers. I love using my fingers for colors that I really want to pop in the look. I find the warmth and the oils from your fingers transfer the color so much better than a brush. Even though I do go in with a brush afterwards or beforehand, it depends on the look I want. I don't really have like certain techniques I stick to. Whatever works for me, I do. So here I am just placing it on the inner corners as well, so I can put down my inner corner highlight afterwards and just lets it pop. I use NYX white jumbo pencil so much. Like, it is a lifesaver. It makes your colors so amazing. Boom, second eye done. Look how fast that was. This video is like 12 minutes. This took me like 45. Oh, this is my favorite Joywa place. This is Zulu palette from Joywa's place. Yep. Yeah. And I'm learning sign language with my daughter so she can make friends with a deaf girl at school. So I'm definitely using sign language in my voiceover. I'm using this amazing green in the Zulu palette, and I'm using my finger. Jeez, Point Dexter, calm down. Alright, and I have to like tell you in sign, like, you know, this is what I'm gonna do, put it on my eye, because, you know, just in case you thought I was gonna put it on my nose or my cheeks or something. And I love how my face, or my hair is all braided perfectly with those weird braids, but my hair is so short that I have to lay it down like that to keep it out of the way. Alright. Also, you see the slits in my eyebrows, that's from my scar from my accident, so that's pretty much the only way I can do my eyebrows. And everybody's like, oh, that's cool. And I didn't do it purposely because it's a scar and hair doesn't grow there. Alright, so now I'm going in with this eye pen, I can't even talk. This angled brush with the same green color, and I'm just going to add that to the bottom of my lid. The bottom of my, you know what I mean. On the bottom part of my eye. Okay, now I'm going in with this Urban Decay, and I'm going to put white on it. And I'm going to use that white on my inner crease. I can't talk today, guys. That's why I was like, I'm so sick. On my inner tear duct. And I'm going to bring it up just a little bit. I will come closer. See how I brought it up just a little to highlight. There, that's how I love doing my inner corner. Alright, now I'm going to use this eyeliner to line my lids. I like using liner like this to line my lids, but I always, if you can see, I always go back in with a brush. Afterwards, you'll see I go in with a brush to, and then I'm going to do my underwater line. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. It's harder to do this than I thought. So I'm going to do my waterline, but this one, I swear, I know what's going to happen, okay? I was there. But it turns out not dark enough for me, so I go in with my gel liner. It's this new ink gel liner that I got in my BoxyCharm too, and I'm just loving it, because I love black on my liner. And I always go back in with a black eyeshadow to set it, just to make it even blacker, because black is my soul. See, there it is. There, see, I knew it was gonna happen. I told you guys. Yeah, so there you'll see it's the difference between the two. And there, I'm setting it with a black. So, this is probably gonna be my last voiceover because it feels less personal. And I just did it this way because I'm really sick, and this is my first video, and I didn't really know how this was gonna go. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Scotch tape. This is how I do my liner all the time, because honestly, my liner is always on fleek. It's always perfect. I never say on fleek, but it's always perfect. So this is me. I kind of skip to the like good parts. And then I just pull out my liner and then go back in. You'll see it better when I do the other eye. I don't really know how to have consideration for the camera. I kind of like forget it's there. And then I go in with the black eyeshadow. And as you see, you're not going to be able to see it because, like I said, this is my first video, but you will see it perfectly on the other side. And then, well, you can see me taking off. See, boom, perfect. Yeah, I just congratulate myself there. Alright, so you'll see it better on this one. So I kind of use the same side of the tape that I would. See, there you go. And so I can line up the lines perfectly. So I just go as high up as that line that I did for the other side. Then I'm going to drag it down and bring it in. I'm actually going to make a more in-depth video with my eyeliner because everybody's like, I don't know how you do it so perfect. It's like Scotch tape, honey. You gotta cheat. You gotta cheat. Anything that makes makeup easier, I do. Like, you know, I try to do tricks and, you know, make it easier. And it might take a little bit more time. Oh, I also drag it down a little bit as well. Because when I do my lower, or when I do my lower black line or whatever, my water line, it just blends in. Alright, so here I'm going to show you how to do the circles. Okay, so these are NYX lipsticks that I use, and I just put them on the back of my hand. Now, I used the cap of the eyeliner that wasn't dark enough for me, so I'm using the cap of that to make the circles. Because I don't have time to learn how to draw a perfect circle. I'm not a psychopath. So as you can see, they make perfect circles. I'm going to wash that off and change colors. Now, I'm using a smaller cap to make the circles after these ones. So that you have two different size circles, you know, have like a little bit of dimension in the color. So these are very vivid colors. I only bought these lipsticks to do these kinds of looks, like my confetti looks, and you know, so I don't wear these lipsticks on my lips, but I might one day. You never know. So I just wanted to show you guys this trick. This is pretty much what the whole voiceover was for. So this is me taking another eyeliner cap and showing you the difference that is smaller. It didn't really look that much smaller when I put it on, so I'm not too sure if it was smaller or not. But everybody loved them, and everybody was like, yeah, everybody was like, oh, that's really cool. So I wanted to make this video to show you guys that. So I hope you guys really liked this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place, confused, and not knowing what's going on, even though I was there. I promise. Have a good one, guys. Much love. Blessed be.